Panda Anthem.
Ian, what's up?
Red Panda Anthem.
Red Panda, what's good?
Red Panda Anthem.
Yeah, for sure. And before we leave, financial planning blueprint. Pay off debt. Pay off your debt. It's extremely important. Do not invest before you pay off your credit card debt. Pay off your credit card debt. Have at least 6 to 12 months of savings. Extremely important. When you start investing, you should start investing in very safe investments. Index funds, ETFs, things of that nature. Extremely high blue chip stocks like Apple, Microsoft. This is why Ian talks about these type of things. This is extremely important to understand that. Have life insurance. Extremely important to have your life insurance in order. Extremely important to have disability insurance. Extremely important to have a retirement plan. If your job has a 401k, try to contribute to the match. That is free money, right? You can invest in a 401k and a target date fund, which is geared towards your retirement. That's extremely safe, and that is something that will yield you money over the course of time. You can have a Roth IRA where you're putting money into your retirement account, and then you can get it out tax-free later on. If you want to save money for your children, you can have a 529 plan. That is a very good way to save for educational purposes. If you use the money for educational purposes, you do not pay taxes on it. If you don't want to just use money for education, you can have an UTMA account. You can go to any brokerage account and open an UTMA account for your child, and you can invest for them. And they can use that money when they're an adult, and they can use that money for whatever they want. You can also have a life insurance policy on your child, which will grow cash value over the course of time and have a death benefit. And you can hand that life insurance policy off to them when they get older. When you start to think about estate planning, it's extremely important to have a will and a trust in place. It's extremely important to have a healthcare proxy in place. It's extremely important to have a power of attorney in place. It is extremely important to have long-term care insurance in place for if and when you need that. You need to go to a nursing home or you need somebody to take care of you. Long-term care insurance is something that will provide that. Health insurance. Make sure you have health insurance, especially for entrepreneurs. Do not be cheap on your health insurance, because if you have to go to the hospital and you're not properly insured, that can bankrupt you. Yes. So make sure that your health insurance is in order. Extremely, extremely important. Okay. So just some financial planning.
I feel like we in 07.
Live below your means.
Yeah.
The key is to increase your income while keeping your expenses either flatlined or even lower. That is how you build wealth. The difference in that is money that you can take to invest. This is a pathway to generate wealth. Like I said, we're not here to provide any get-rich-quick schemes. We're here to provide information that you can actually use to benefit your life. What you do with it is up to you.
Yeah, I was saying, I feel like we in 07 back in your office. Like when the first time I'm hearing all these terms.
I mean, that's because I actually did it for 12
years. I know. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm laughing. I'm like, yo,
actually,
this is really how the meeting really went.
How many times we got to go over
13 years ago.
People saying like, yo, they don't, like, I literally did this for 12 years, bro. Every single day for 12 years.
That's 12 years. Exactly. Just the same way you just did it is the same way you did it 13 years ago. That's crazy. That's why I'm like, yo, I've heard this so many times. This is crazy.
The internet is a wonderful place.
It is. It could be a dangerous place. And before this, Ian, I got, because T.I. did hit me. And so what he sent me was this article about 90% of the trucking industry being automated in the next 10 to 15 years. And so he was like, what's your thoughts? And I quickly was like, all right, this is cool. You know, we already talked about the Tesla Semi, but I'm like, at the end of last year, I kind of gave a sleeper in the semiconductor industry, and it was on semiconductors. And people kind of probably missed it and didn't really understand it. But like, if we're talking about semis and we're talking about automation, why did I talk about on? I'm going to read you verbatim what they do, right? So they are an intelligent power technology company, and they focus on the electrification of the automotive industry that allows lighter and longer range electric vehicles and empowers faster charging systems. That's what On Semiconductors do. And so if we're talking about, we know that gas emissions are going to be cut by 2035. If we're saying that automation is going to happen in the trucking industry, well, let's find the people that are putting the chips inside of these these vehicles. And On Semiconductor was one of those that we spoke about. And so if it's not on your watch list, make sure that you put it on your watch list. And look at his 5-year, look at his 10-year. Thank me later.
Long-term investing is the blueprint. There's a reason why. The internet is a digital orphanage for lost souls. And even with all the back and forth, you guys realize that even the reason why they allow the negativity is because you're able to monetize, well, the company is able to monetize more because engagement is higher than something that's positive. Go on YouTube and type in morning affirmation video and look at those comments versus Meek Mill versus whomever, or DJ Academics, Warren Chirac. I'm not talking about you. I love you. But negativity gets a lot more clicks, but it's a lot less profitable. Stay focused. Don't let anyone trick you out of your spot. Invest for the long term. And if 2-tech, 2-index was so easy, did you guys hear anybody pair indexes and tech together prior?
No. That's yours. That's yours.
Just saying, like, we're giving you, as we're going through it, the adjustments and things that we're doing. It's not like we're just reading stuff from books. Like when Rashad told you guys in the meetup, only doing 12. Like I said, I don't know anybody that's made a lot of money from investing that's taking 90 trades in a year. It's not happening. Those that don't do and don't achieve end up complaining. And we tell you all the time, it's consistency. Spend less. That's why you don't see me with no bust down. Me at 20, boy, I would have looked like Mr. T with Busta Rhymes in 05 with the jury. I would have played bumper cards with the Bentley, right? Everybody I saw do that.
Legend.
Yo, me and Xander, boy, let him tap a 550 playing bumper cards with me, ideally. But then everyone I saw that did that, they end up losing their money or hit a down season. And then when they lose everything, a lot of their friend base goes away. A lot what you're seeing from people right now that are frustrated is the lack of execution. And I know the way I give it, I talk to this about Corey about this all the time. Like, I'm like, what can I do to make it more exciting? Because what I'm telling you to do is boring. The other stuff sounds amazing. Get 700,000% return and da-da-da. I'm like, you don't think Ireland would do that?
And also one thing too, if you take information and remix it, that's on you. If Ian said, if you said, okay, I'm gonna buy Square because Ian advised it, yeah, you might be down right now. He said to hold it for a long term. But if you decided, okay, I'm gonna put this on steroids and do a call for next month on Square, and you're down 80%, that's something that you gotta take responsibility for because that was never advised. So if somebody's saying, okay, this might be something to look into, put on your watch list, hold it for 20 years, you take that information, you try to supercharge it to get rich quick. That is what's called self-accountability. So don't remix the information and try to be like, all right, well, instead of buying Apple and holding it, I'm going to buy this call for tomorrow.
On it.
For tomorrow. Oh, it didn't work. Apple didn't go up today. Well, ladies and gentlemen,
and like we said, the futures contracts, right? Just the cycle just ended. New cycle started. Guess what market's opening up? Russia. So everybody who had the puts, money evaporated. Now the Russian market is going to open back up. This is how the game is played. So even if, let's say, Tim Cook gets a cold, and I pray he never does, right? And you short it, who's to say they're going to let you short Apple long enough for you to even get profitability out of it? You don't think so? The thing that happened with Citadel and Robinhood, when everyone was like, that's wrong. You don't think that happens at every firm? If I run BlackRock and I see a bunch of people are taking a position against me, you don't think I'll call in a favor or two to make sure it doesn't happen? Come on, man. Whatever you're thinking, these banks and hedge funds are thinking. And I'm going to be honest, for those of you that love crypto, you scream from the mountaintops, we're going to take over banks with crypto. And those same banks went and took over all the big positions. Wealth moves in silence. That's all I'll say.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Market Mondays, live, Houston. Get your tickets. Link in bio.
April 23rd.
Get your tickets before they sell out. They will sell out. If you saw it, and once again, people don't appreciate, when they don't pay for something, they don't appreciate it. I guarantee you it will be 3 times more people in Houston than was in South by Southwest. And South by Southwest was a good crowd. But the bottom line is that South by Southwest was free. when you don't pay for something, you don't appreciate it. I say that to say Houston will sell out. So get your tickets. Anytime we do a show, stay tuned.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
You hear
We
that
ain't
sound?
even put in the surprises yet.
Please
You hear that
stay
sound?
tuned. Stock Club sale, link in description of this video. 7 days back to the original, $297.
And I don't mean to cut you. I'm never doing this again. After this, and take the advice. Everyone who joins after this 7-day cycle must be by application. There will be no more deals. Unless Auntie Oprah tell me to do it, or Rogan, no more. Auntie Gail going to have to call. You're going to have to apply first before you're let in. You're going to have to be interviewed.
Makes sense.
That makes
a lot of sense. And tomorrow, big episode. Anton Bellaton.
Another one.
Another one. Shout out to the UK Massive. I love you guys so much. Shout out to London. We got some big things planned for you guys. Soon reach. Troy.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Ally again. Shout out to UM. We're not done. We got some really
I want to say it.
Nah. We ain't gonna say it yet.
Not yet.
One thing at a time, man. We got focus one. We got some really incredible things that we got coming down the pipeline. So
Anna Wintour called me. Diddy, can we get Diddy out or something? Diddy, Puff,
where are you? Where are you?
Listen, I bought No Way Out 3 times as a Tupac fan. Can you come hang out?
Where is he? Where is Diddy?
Come on, man.
Oh, the devil.
I bought G-Dep album 4 times.
That is a question. Where is Diddy? We need to find
him. He's sipping De Leon and eating oranges. Not limes, not lemons.
He's living life.
Yeah. So shout out to all the earners. Shout out to the Red Panda family. We want to let you know about a great choice if you're looking to bank or invest. Ally is a leading digital financial service company with passionate customer service, innovative financial solutions, and are relentlessly focused on doing it right for customers and both communities. So get with Ally so you can save, invest, and spend on the things that matter to you. For everything we need, we're all better off with an Ally. Shout out to them. Their commercials is lit. You seen their commercials?
Yeah.
I like them. They're cooking. They're cooking up right now. Shout out to them.
All right.
I mean, and of stock, we talk real quick, not to be biased.
Yeah, they have a good savings account too.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So shout out to Ella. All right, guys, stay healthy, stay encouraged, stay positive, and all y'all dissing Jigga. Y'all get half a ball.
Don't argue with fool. A wise man told me don't argue with fool.
Y'all get half a ball
because people from a distance can tell who's who.
Peace.
Love is love, y'all.
Love y'all.
This that Red Panda anthem. Ian, what's up? This that Red Panda anthem. Red Panda, what's good? Red Panda anthem. Whole foot going up. I know they can't stand it.